Hi guys, and welcome back to my allotment for another episode. This week, when I come down, I found out regarding fires, there has been a couple of changes. Now, to start with, when I first came on here, we was only allowed to do fires once a year, which was around about bonfire night. But then last year, that it changed to, we can do a fire from end of October until end of March. But that, again, has changed. Now, we can still have fires, but we can only have fire once a month. And it's got to be after 3 p.m. So what I've decided I'm going to do today, because bonfire night is not too far away now, I want to go over to where my bunker is, and I want to try and cut down as much of that bramble as I can, put it into a pile where I did the last fire. And I do have some black tarpaulin over there, and I'll try and cover it over to keep it dry as best as I can. And then come to bonfire night, or maybe even the weekend, because I know bonfire night's actually in the week. And there's no chance of me coming down after work, especially finishing at 6 o'clock at night. So I'll probably do it the weekend after bonfire, which will be fine, because it's still be only one fire a month. So I should be okay. So yeah, I'm going to go over now, and we'll start cutting some bramble back. I don't know how much I'll be able to do, but I'll certainly do what I can and just put it into a pile. But anyway, yes, I'll back in a minute, guys. So I got me good old trusty cutters, and I'll just see what I can do, because I do want this how it was before, clear bramble, or to the best stars, because it will never clear all the bramble, because it will just keep coming back. But it is just about keeping on top of it, which is something that I haven't done recently. So it's my own fault that it's got to this point, but I intend to make it right. And the question myself and a lot of other people ask is, what is the best way of getting rid of bramble? Now, I do know people on my allotments, they use industrial weed killer, which is good for getting right down to the roots. But when you got as much as I have, I think it must be much harder. But however, the best method for getting rid of bramble is basically a two-step approach. Firstly, is cutting back the stems to as low as you can, and then dig up any roots to prevent them regrowing. But always wear thick gloves to protect your hands from thorns. Very established patches you may need to follow up by digging out any remaining roots and repeatedly removing new shoots, or applying a systematic weed killer to the cut stems. So yeah, it's not an easy task, but it's about keeping on top of it as best you can. So I've done a fair bit there, and to be honest, it kind of feels like it's took me forever to do. But I've only been on it for half an hour, and I have got rid of a fair bit. But I've still got time to come down and cut even more off, so I can do just one big fire. I don't think I will get all of them down. However, anything that's left, I can just do in a fire bin. So this part here, As you can see, I have cut a lot back because it was all round here, and some of them was really, really long and going right the way to the back there. And these will have to be dug out. However, that is something I can do. I don't have to do that now. It's something I can do later on in the winter. The other thing I've also been battling is a lot of stingers here and some tall grass. But yeah, that is quite a lot. This part shouldn't take so long to do. And here is a pile. You can tell there's quite a large pile there. There's some grass on there as well, and the stingers. So once I cover that over, once that dies off, that should set fire quite easily. But again, I will have to wait, and I'll just see what I can cut off in the meantime. I won't do any more today, but if I can do some more and then burn off as much as I can. But yeah, slow going, but I'm pretty sure we'll get there. Now, the next part I want to do next time I come down is where my French beans was. I want to start clearing this. It shouldn't take that long to do. I do know I've got some bramble back there as well that need to be cut off. But I want to make sure I'm doing it in sections. So after that, I'll be clearing these up as well. But like I said, I have got plenty of time to get things sorted and get this plot looking good for next year. But looking around, it's not really too bad. Oh, one more thing that I do need to do as well is where my potatoes was. There was a compost bin which fell over, which is here. Because there's bramble in here as well, and there's also a bit of bindweed. But then underneath is good soil. So I'm planning on moving that soil over to this site once I clean that off. And then it's just a matter of cleaning all these up, the old tomatoes, old butternut squash, and then raised beds. I still do have cabbages. Look like they are dying off a little bit, but let's have a look. I think the ones that I've cut off might be the ones that's dying off. Yeah, that one looks all right. Got a couple there. And you have another one over the back. I know you can't see very well because of the... And that was quite a nice one there as well. So once that's done, I can then start getting that tidied up as well. But again, because that was covered over, it shouldn't really take that long to do. But anyway, that will be it for today. Because the light is fading on me. And it's dropping a bit cool as well. But yeah, thank you again, guys, for joining me. And I will see you on my next episode. Take care, guys.